Hey everybody, thanks again for joining us for another installment of Crown Homes Real Estate Training Videos. With you as always, I'm your host, Cody Hostry, and today we're going to be going over dotloop. Now, once you're getting onboarded, have your profile bid out, have access granted to dotloop, one of the first things I want you guys to do is to come up here to templates and click this. You'll be brought into this page. Make sure that it's showing up as the personal folder because we're going to be creating a new folder and adding some documents here that are going to save you time and headache later. So go ahead and click templates, come down here to Delaware Forms, and what we're going to be adding is a sight unseen addendum, offer contingency waiver, DeKalb resale forms, agreement of sale addendum, escalation clause, and a mutual release. So right off the bat, you have the DeKalb, had the addendum to the agreement of sale. There's the contingency. Scroll down here to the E's for the escalation clause. My mouse doesn't want to work apparently. Come down here to the M's for a mutual release. Making sure we have everything clicked up now. There's the sight unseen. Knew we were missing one. And once you have all those selected, you're going to hit copy. Shows you 6 of 6 documents were imported into that personal folder. So again, that's going to sit there ready for you guys to use if ever need be. And now you don't have to actually go around the system trying to find these things when you're already stressed out about getting the offer in and getting your clients ready to submit that offer and hopefully win the house of their dreams. So go ahead and hit OK once you're done. Those have been added, and you're going to hit dotloop Teams logo up here. And now you're brought back to the loops page. Now, all of the loops that you currently see right now are homes that we either have offers in on, have offers accepted on, or are just waiting for a response back. What you can also do if you want to see anything that you've archived, aka deleted, out of this first page is you can come to the filters tab right here. And instead of going hide archived, only archived, and now you're going to see all the documents from anything that didn't actually go through, got canceled, whatever the case may be. So again, let's come back here to filters and go back to hide archived, hit apply down here, and boom, now we're here to our loops page. Next thing I want to go over is how we actually go about adding a loop, filling out the agreement of sale, the Crown Homes disclosure, and the CIS. So this will be pretty quick because the system saves you a heck of a lot of time. So we're going to hit add loop here. And what you want to do is go ahead and copy the full address from Bright MLS. It's going to save you a lot of time, import a lot of data for you automatically. I already have that copied, so Control V. There's our address. Just clean it up a little bit and select this one. You can see it's listed by Rob Hostry right there. Import that data. Hit continue. Loop template. You're going to want to select Delaware buyer since this is a Delaware home that we're looking to submit an offer on. Hit continue. You can import this photo if you want. You can upload your own photo as well. A lot of times if you're using the full address like I showed you in the very beginning of creating this loop, it's going to pull a photo from the MLS specifically. So from here you'll hit done. And now we're finished right here. What we're going to do as well is status. We'll go pre-offer for now. Enter the price. Let's go $550. Right there. Closing. Obviously, this is a bogus offer, so we'll just select whatever. My birthday sounds like a great day to close to me. And then we're going to hit view the loop. So right from the get-go, the agreement of sale is there for you. Crown Homes disclosure is there. Consumer information statement is there as well. And then if it is an FHA or VA loan, you have the mandatory language here. For sake of argument, we're going to go with this is actually a conventional loan. So you can come over here to the 3 dots and just archive them right there. Now right here is a commissions checklist. I'll show you guys this really quickly right now. Let's say this house was under contract, everything went well, got through inspections, got the clear to close, went to settlement, picked up our check, and now we're back at the office. What you're also going to do is hit the commissions checklist. I'll show you what that means in a little bit, but right here you're going to want to make sure all this information is filled out and signed by you so that Harley and Caitlin can get you paid on this deal. Right here as well, something else I want you guys to do is you're going to come up here to the View Details tab. And this is going to be where you're adding the buyer, so it makes filling out all that information a lot easier. So go ahead and click Add Buyer. Put their information in there. Mark the role as the buyer. You don't need to fill out any of this other information. You certainly can if you want, but you don't have to. And then just hit Add Person. So now our buyer is in the system. Something else that is a good tip for you guys is let's add these sellers as well. So we'll come back up here to Bright. And we're going to come to the documents here. You can go off of what's in Bright, but for sake of argument, I like to use the disclosures just to make sure that everything is exactly as it should be. Boom. So this is Edward Larkin and Karen Larkin. So we'll add them as well. Come up here. Add person. For the sellers, you don't need to add an email or anything. Just go ahead and hit that. Roll. If you forget to click seller, it won't let you actually go forward. Add person. And then we're going to add Edward Larkin as well. Boom. So they're all filled out. You're going to hit back to loop. And what we're also going to do with these disclosure documents are actually go ahead and download them so that we can add all the initials that are going to be needed to actually submit this offer. So just making sure everything's in here. Hit the download button. Come back here to .loop and we're going to add a document. You can come up here to browse right into your downloads. That's not in here right now. Let me go back and do that again. Oh, went to our desktop, that's why. Pays to pay attention, guys. So browse again. Let's come to desktop. There's our disclosures there. Don't feel the need to rename it for the file for sake of download and everything. You can come right to these tab, or this tab right here, 3 dots, rename. Seller's disclosure, lead-based paint, and then radon disclosure. Boom. So those are in right there. I don't like that this is a lowercase, so I'm going to switch that. Boom. So now let's go into the agreement of sale. You'll click that. Has all this information here. Listing agent, buying agent, you're going to select yourself. Buying brokerage 1, listing broker, you can fill that out later. For this one, it's obviously Rob, so you can select Crown Homes Real Estate as well. Crown Homes won't be everyone's listing agent, not yet at least, or I should say brokerage. So make sure you're looking at Bright MLS for all the brokerage information on the listing agent when you are filling this out. But what you're going to notice is this is pulling all the information from the MLS. You can add earnest deposit money if you want. I like to do it manually because it tends to put it in the wrong spot. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. All that looks good. Let's hit autofill. Hit the overwrite button, continue. Boom, so all this information is filled out for you right from the get-go, which is really cool. If we keep scrolling down, You'll see settlement date auto-populates. So again, this is just going to save you a lot of time. We have language in here automatically for the home inspection contingency and all the dates and deadlines for that. Same thing here with radon. If you have swimming pool or well water, you're going to want to add those as well. And again, it has all the proper information. Select all those boxes since we're already down here. Then all of our information is here. You're going to want to add your license ID as well. Boom. And then you can come right back to Bright and find all the information for your listing agent. Do the same thing for their license. So boom, that's ready to go right there. Now we're going to scroll all the way back up to the top real quick. And one thing I always like to do just to make it look a little cleaner is I'll come in here, add our commas. Deposit, I personally always do for 3 days, not 5. And then I come down here and our deposit money, let's go 10 grand. Not going to sit here and click all these for you guys. You're all good agents. You know what to do here. Just make sure that you're referring to the disclosures when you're filling this out. Scroll down here. Financing contingency, yes. Type of financing. Typically, I do 14 days there, but with it being the weekend right now when I'm recording this video, we just gave it until the upcoming week. And then for your loan amount, obviously, that's just going to be $550. So $533, $500. So boom, that's filled out for you right here. Keep scrolling down, and obviously, whichever county you're going to hold this in, you want to add that. That's good there. Keep scrolling. Right here, if you don't fill out this tab right here, anytime there's a discrepancy with deposit money and that getting released, it's automatically going to go to 180 days. So I always just type in 30 there. That way, we're not holding anybody up if, God forbid, something goes wrong with this offer. And for the sake of argument, we're going to waive all this. What you will want to do if you are waiving stuff is just get rid of all the terminology in here. Keep scrolling. No radon contingency. You could check all these if you want, but you don't really have to. Because we are waiving all the inspections, but just to clean it up, let's click all those. That looks good. Boom, so everything's done. In section 32, you'll see it auto-populates that if the contract falls on a weekend or holiday, due date will extend to the next business day. Just a good practice to have. And then all your signatures are right there. And you're ready to go. So go ahead and click save here. You could share it right away. I like to send them all at one time. And then next one is going to be the Crown Homes disclosures. Again, this is auto-populating for you, so just make sure you select everything, auto-fill, boom. So all your disclosures, or I should say all your Crown Homes disclosures are filled out. Buyer signature there. I always just, if it's 2 people, mark it as the corresponding. individuals that need to sign. Oh, look at me. Wasn't even paying attention. This is a buyer signature, so you're not going to want to put the listing agent. So if you make a little mistake like that, you can just go up there to add signature, sign the field, so it'll prompt Caitlin to sign right there. Keep scrolling down, just have Caitlin. If you're on a team, a lot of times, just to add an extra piece of safety, I add the team lead as well. Buyer's going to sign there. Let's assign that one to Caitlin as well. And boom. Now all the Crown Homes disclosures are ready to go. Hit save. Nope. And then same thing with the consumer information statement. That all looks good. Autofill. This is all ready for you to go. I always add the initials for our buyers right here. Again, if you make a mistake and have to get rid of it, just hit the X. Caitlin will sign there. And this is our signature, so you can hit sign now. So just boom, don't even have to worry about it. And that one's ready to get sent out as well. And then the last step before we're actually ready to shoot off this offer for signatures from our clients is to come into here. And you're going to want to add the initials for your buyers right there. I always make this a little bit smaller just for the sake of argument. Now what we can also do to save time when we're writing the offer is go ahead and click here, open that box, Control-Shift-C, copy that, and then Control-Shift-V. And now same exact initials are just going to be easier to add wherever they need to go. Again, those directions are right here as well if you forget how to do it. Add signature. Sign now, that's your space, boom. Again, we come down here, gotta have the buyer's signature, so Control-Shift-V, got that. And we're just repeating this process so you don't have to keep going up here and hit add and select the right person. Just saves you a lot of time. Add a signature. Again, you could do the copy and paste method for this too if you really wanted to, but there's more initialing than signatures in this. And boom. Now we come back here. And just like that, you've written, have your offer ready to go, all the proper signatures. Just go ahead and click this button to select all of them. Hit share, select the right person, and then just hit the share button. And just that quickly, in under 20 minutes, really less than that because we were adding docs in the beginning of this video, you have a full offer written, ready to go and get sent out and hopefully get accepted and get the dream home for your buyers. As always, if you have questions with dotloop specifically, feel free to reach out and give me a shout if ever need be. And with that being said, hope everyone's having a great day. I will talk to you all soon. Take care.